Welcome back to JOMA Blog. My name is Mackenzie, and this is a true story.
This is part of being a plumber. So rusted. He bumped the pipe, beating that one with his arm.
I was just going to do a small film on PEX Plumbing. I expected to pull up to this little house in Virginia to find a couple guys crammed into a bathroom finishing up a relatively easy job. I also expected them to be dry. I hopped out of the car into the rain and managed to set up the camera just in time to capture Craig telling me that it was Israel's arm that bumped a pipe and set off this series of events. It was the main galvanized water line buried underneath the soft dirt of the crawl space, and it crumbled. I took some of the plumbing with me to get a closer look on a nicer day. Note, these are incoming water lines, as in drinking water, used recently. I found every common type of plumbing used in the last 50 years in that house, and here's what I learned. Pay attention. There's CPVC, or chlorinated polyvinyl chloride. That's the white plastic stuff. It's brittle, it doesn't flex much during installation, so it requires a lot of little glued joints in the walls, and it has weak glued joints. But to give it credit, it's fairly cheap, it's lightweight, and glue joints are a lot easier than soldering, and it doesn't promote any kind of corrosion or mineral buildup, very unlike galvanized steel. That's a zinc-treated steel that zincs to keep it from rusting, and it rusts inside and out, sometimes in a hidden way. It's heavy, its thread joints require expensive tools to create the threads, but it is strong and it's not affected by UV from the sun, I guess making that great outdoor spigot material. There's copper, it's expensive, it bursts the moment you say winter, and it's usually joined with soldering, which takes special touch and a fiery torch. It can get mineral buildup, and if you use it at all with galvanized plumbing, it'll create an electrolytic reaction that will cause further rusting of the galvanized plumbing. But it's pretty to look at, it lasts a long time. But there's my favorite, which is PEX, which is cross-linked polyethylene. It is inexpensive, incredibly flexible, can be joined instantly with tools or push fittings. It won't rust, it won't hold mineral deposits, it doesn't burst in freezing temperatures, it's color-coded. It can be combined with a manifold, in fact, to create an installation with virtually no joints in the walls to minimize points of failure. It's got insulative properties, and it can't handle UV, so I guess outside use is out of the question. But PEX has a longer history than people think. It's only recently gaining its place in American residential plumbing applications, but there are PEX installations that are more than 50 years old operating like new. We use PEX because we know it's reliable, it saves money, it saves energy, and allows expandability for future projects. Now is definitely the time to go below and sign up for JOMA Blog updates, because this is a two-parter. On the next JOMA Blog, I'll show you a nice, clean, new PEX installation, how it works, and we'll even visit the place we get it from. See you then.